Sir, I'd like to order a bowl of ramen. Get out of here, you filthy old man. No money? Then stop wasting our time. This is a fine dining establishment, not a soup kitchen. You want food? Go dig through a dumpster. The surrounding diners laughed. Someone pulled out their phone, ready to capture the old man's humiliation for social media. But nobody in that room knew the joke they were filming was actually the founder of this very restaurant, Empire. His name was Daniel Ashworth. That evening, at a branch in the outskirts of Portland, Oregon, he had deliberately dressed in a worn-out flannel shirt, cracked leather boots, and a weathered gray beanie, then quietly walked in to witness one thing. How would his staff treat a guest when there was no corner office authority, no tailored suit, no bodyguards, no prestige, just someone who looked like they had nothing left? They humiliated him without hesitation. He didn't argue. He didn't explain. He simply lowered his head and moved toward a small table near the window. Then, a young waitress named Clara hurried over, carrying a steaming bowl of miso broth and a warm dinner roll. In a voice barely above a whisper but steady as stone, she said, "Sir, these were left over from the afternoon service. Please, eat something warm first." The floor manager's expression darkened immediately. "Are you completely insane? That's our premium evening special. You think someone like him deserves that? Remove him from the premises. Now." Clara's hands were trembling, but she placed the tray gently on the table anyway and said, "He walked through our door. That makes him a customer." In that quiet moment, Daniel Ashworth had already decided her entire future. He stood up slowly, said nothing, and walked toward the exit. The laughter followed him all the way to the street. Some colleagues whispered that Clara had lost her mind. Others said she'd probably lose her job by morning. Then she returned to the kitchen and noticed something tucked beneath the empty tray. A neatly folded note. One sentence. One address. Be at this location tomorrow, Thursday, March 14th, 2019, by 9:30 a.m. Corporate headquarters, Manhattan, New York, 214 Harborview Tower. She went pale, because that building wasn't just any office. It was the address printed in gold letters on every company certificate she had ever seen hanging on the restaurant walls. Want to know what happened the next morning when Clara walked into that tower and came face to face with the man she had served soup to the night before? Type episode 2 in the comments and I'll tell you the rest.